Ever feel like you're pushing a giant boulder uphill? It's a struggle, isn't it? The weight, the resistance, the sheer effort it takes just to make a little progress. That's what forcing things in life feels like. We've all been there. The frustration, the exhaustion, the feeling of being stuck in a never-ending battle, trying to cram a square peg into a round hole. It's a futile effort, and it never quite fits, no matter how hard you try. Dating someone we know deep down isn't right for us. We try to make it work, but it just doesn't click, isn't right. Chasing a job that makes us miserable, it's exhausting. The long hours, the lack of fulfillment, the constant stress. Life isn't meant to be a wrestling match. It's not about constant struggle and competition. When we try to control everything, we end up feeling frustrated and defeated. The more we try to manage every little detail, the more overwhelmed we become. It's like trying to direct a cat parade. Chaos! No matter how much we plan, things often go their own way. We resist the natural flow of life. And guess what? The more we resist, the harder it gets. Life always wins. It has its own rhythm, its own pace, and it doesn't bend to our will. Remember that time you desperately wanted something. You obsessed over it. You lost sleep. But it never happened? The more you wanted it, the further it seemed to slip away. Yeah, we've all been there. The disappointment, the heartache, the feeling of being let down. It's like the universe is saying, "Hold my cosmic latte, watch this." Sometimes the best things happen when we least expect them. So what's the alternative? How do we stop forcing and start flowing? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into the wonderful world of letting go. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and watch how life unfolds in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. Remember that when one door closes, another one opens. You got this. So, watch this video until the end because you are not here by coincidence. Let's be honest, trying to force things is more stressful than a room full of toddlers hopped up on sugar. It's chaotic, overwhelming, and leaves us feeling completely drained. It's like trying to fit into your skinny jeans after Thanksgiving dinner. You know it's not going to work, but you keep trying anyway, hoping for a miracle. It ain't pretty. When we're constantly pushing and forcing, we create resistance. This resistance builds up over time, making everything feel like an uphill battle. We block the good stuff from coming in. It's like putting up a giant closed for business sign in our lives. Opportunities pass us by because we're too busy forcing things that aren't meant to be. And then we wonder why we're not getting what we want. This constant struggle leads to burnout. We set unrealistic expectations and then beat ourselves up when we can't meet them. We become exhausted, both physically and mentally. Our energy levels plummet, and our motivation takes a nosedive. It's like running a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. Every step feels heavier, every mile longer, and the finish line seems further away than ever. Who needs that kind of negativity? But it's not just about our well-being. The impact of forcing things extends beyond our personal health. Forcing things can also damage our relationships. When one partner forces the other to do something, it can lead to a loss of trust. The person being forced may feel that their autonomy and feelings are not respected. No, it's not good. We become irritable, impatient, and less understanding of others. We become controlling and inflexible. We try to manage every little detail, leaving no room for spontaneity or growth. It's like trying to squeeze our loved ones into a mold. We impose our expectations on them, making them feel confined and restricted. Not cool. So how do we break free from this vicious cycle? How do we let go of the need to control and force everything? The first step is awareness. Recognize when you're forcing things and take a step back. Breathe. Reflect on why you're pushing so hard. Next, practice acceptance. Understand that not everything is within your control, and that's okay. Embrace the uncertainty and trust the process. It's important for you to remember that you are not God, so focus on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, and your reactions. Let go of the rest and watch as things start to flow more naturally. Things you can't control, handle it to dear God. He knows exactly how to solve these problems. Be trustful. Stay tuned for more tips on how to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Picture this. You wake up feeling energized and excited about the day ahead. Things just seem to fall into place effortlessly. You attract amazing opportunities, like finding a $20 bill in your pocket. That's the power of letting go. When we surrender to the flow of life, we open ourselves up to infinite possibilities. It's like riding a wave instead of fighting against the current. We're in harmony with the universe, and trust me, the universe has our back. Imagine feeling a deep sense of peace and contentment. No more stressing, no more forcing, just pure, unadulterated joy. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, keep watching because it gets even better. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on our dreams. It's about finding the balance between desire and detachment. It's about releasing our tight grip on how we think things should be. Often, we get so caught up in the specifics that we forget to enjoy the journey. We become fixated on the outcome, losing sight of the beauty in the process. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan, even if we don't have all the details. Imagine looking up at the stars, knowing each one has its place in the cosmos. Think of it like ordering from a cosmic menu. We get to choose what we want, but we don't go into the kitchen and micromanage the chef. We trust that the food will arrive, perfectly prepared, at the perfect time. The chef knows the best way to bring our order to life. We trust that the food will arrive, perfectly prepared, at the perfect time. Just like in a restaurant, we place our order and then relax, knowing it's being taken care of. When we let go of our need to control, we create space for miracles to happen. It's in this space that the magic of the universe can unfold. It's like planting a seed and trusting that it will grow into a beautiful flower. We don't rush the process. We nurture it with patience and care. We don't dig it up every day to see if it's sprouted roots yet. Instead, we trust in the natural progression of growth. We water it, give it sunlight, and let nature do its thing. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, we must tend to our dreams with love and trust. So how do we actually practice this letting go thing? It starts with mindfulness and being present in the moment. This means acknowledging our desires but not becoming attached to them. It's about finding joy in the present while holding a vision for the future. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Together, we can learn to let go and trust the process, creating a life filled with abundance and joy. Let's create space for abundance star from decluttering your life and mind. Imagine your mind is like a closet. If it's crammed full of old beliefs, negative thoughts, and limiting beliefs, there's no room for new, amazing opportunities to come in. It's time for a mental decluttering. Start by identifying the thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you. Are you holding on to past hurts? Are you afraid of success? Once you've identified these mental blocks, it's time to give them the heave-ho. Think of it like deleting old emails. You don't need that negativity clogging up your inbox. Replace those limiting beliefs with positive affirmations. Tell yourself, I am worthy of abundance, or money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Remember, our thoughts create our reality. So let's choose thoughts that support our dreams and goals. How a happy heart attracts wealth. Ever notice how happy, positive people seem to attract good things into their lives? It's not just luck, like attracts like. When we radiate positive energy, we attract more positivity. It's basic physics. Well, not really, but you get the idea. Think of it like tuning into a radio station. If you want to listen to pop music, you don't tune into the heavy metal station. The same goes for attracting abundance. We need to tune our energy to the frequency of wealth and prosperity. So, how do we raise our vibration? It's simple. Do things that bring you joy. Spend time with loved ones. Laugh until your sides hurt. Dance like nobody's watching, even if they are. Remember, happiness is a magnet for success. Learn to shift from scarcity to abundance. Many of us are programmed to see the world through a lens of scarcity. We worry about not having enough money, time, or resources. This scarcity mindset keeps us stuck in a cycle of lack. It's time to shift our perspective to one of abundance. The universe is infinitely abundant. There's more than enough to go around for everyone. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can have as much as you want. Start by focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. Be grateful for your health, your loved ones, and even the roof over your head. When we appreciate what we have, we open ourselves up to receiving even more. Remember, abundance is a state of mind. What is the secret sauce to manifesting? Gratitude is like the fairy dust of manifestation. It amplifies our positive energy and attracts even more blessings into our lives. It's like giving the universe a big, warm hug. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a beautiful sunrise. The more we focus on gratitude, the more we train our minds to see the good in everything. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down all the wonderful things that happen each day, big or small. It's a great way to shift your focus from negativity to positivity. Remember, gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to abundance. How to align your actions with your desires. Letting go doesn't mean sitting on the couch all day, eating potato chips, and expecting money to magically appear. We still need to take action. But not just any action, inspired action. Inspired action is about following our intuition and taking steps that feel aligned with our soul's purpose. It's about listening to that little voice inside that says, go for it. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Take a chance on that new business idea. Apply for that dream job. The universe rewards you for taking action. Remember, action is the bridge between our dreams and reality. Trusting the timing of your life. Patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to manifesting our desires. We live in a world of instant gratification, but some things take time to unfold. Trust that everything is happening in perfect, divine timing. It's like baking a cake. You can't rush the process. You have to mix the ingredients, pour the batter, and wait patiently for it to bake. Trying to force it out of the oven early will only result in a soggy mess. Remember, good things come to those who wait, and trust the timing of the universe. Celebrating small wins, embracing the journey. The journey to abundance is just as important as the destination. Don't forget to celebrate your small wins along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You wouldn't wait until you reached the summit to celebrate. You'd celebrate reaching each base camp along the way. Reward yourself for your progress. Treat yourself to something special. Take a break and recharge your batteries. Remember, life is a marathon, not a sprint. The ripple effect of letting go, how it impacts every area of your life. When we learn to let go and trust the flow of life, it creates a ripple effect that positively impacts every area of our lives. Our relationships improve, our careers flourish. We attract more abundance in all its forms. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples extend outwards, creating a beautiful and harmonious pattern. When we're aligned with our true selves and living in a state of flow, everything just seems to fall into place effortlessly. It's like magic. You got this. Embrace the flow and watch the magic unfold. Letting go and trusting the flow of life can be challenging at first, especially if you're used to being in control. But I promise you, it's worth it. Remember, God has your back. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to live a life filled with abundance, joy, and ease. All you have to do is let go and trust the process. So take a deep breath, release your grip on how you think things be, and get ready to watch the magic unfold. I really hope you got this.